So when you did Baahubali, I think that might have been one of the like these dream come true, no? Because that's also
Oh,
fantasy and everything. So it was just
100%,
like,
100%.
yeah, yeah.
See, I mean, so the picture on my wall is George Lucas. So
Okay, yeah,
that's the
yeah, yeah.
director of
Yes,
Star Wars,
Star Wars,
and my
yeah.
phone cover is still a Star Wars phone cover. So I'm literally like from there to now, I will continue to be who I was, right?
Yeah,
And for me, I think Bahubali was that like coming to life. I think it not
becoming a
only changed
part of something
of
like this.
something
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
so large, right? It was see it's something that not changed my life, but changed probably Indian cinema, filmmaker, viewer forever. Saying here
yeah,
you go, this is what we can make at such a grand scale.
yeah.
So I think that's obviously it's like I think when you keep seeking for what you want and that comes to you.
But you are truly a Star Wars fan. I mean, what is that? You got it made specially? Somebody came to your house and made that
Yeah,
mural?
no, this is my office. So this is an artist who came and did this. So Who's Inc., which was a team from Hyderabad that an artist team that put this together for me.
Lovely, lovely. So tell me a little bit about the influences that you've maybe when you gave the brief to people who were planning and helping you with South Bay. What was your brief? What was your vision for South Bay?
See, the idea was you always saw things that were cool, which were fun to watch, which were always in an international setting,
Yeah,
where India didn't really have a platform to say, here you go, this is where we can curate this and actually watch it.
sure, sure.
So I think that was where the first piece came from. So we took to direction of everything that was popular in today, whether it was started with news. So today, if you see the news part of the world, right, there's so everybody watches news, but there's very little that's actually relevant to us in an everyday life system. If you're somebody who's young and under 25 years old, the news doesn't show you where opportunities are, where your life is going to be, or how, as an adult, where uh,
Sure, sure, sure,
your direction of life should head, right? So I
sure.
think so started with curating the news piece for millennials in terms of opportunity, growth, what's happening in the digital arena, esports, things that matter to the millennials in that direction. Then kind of moved on to shows that kind of create exposure where you connect different people, whether it's Indians, whether it's people from abroad,
Yeah.
in an Indian context to create exposure. Then the other piece was music, where there was so much independent music happening in India, but there was always mainstream that was taking up most of the limelight.
Sure, sure,
The
sure.
idea was to create something that was alternative for them.
But what also about the style of the aesthetic of the animation? Because there is a style. Like I got a picture of you, in that kind of style. So what was the vision for that animation style?
See, one is that is Sid. He's the artist. He's the animator for this. And now the idea was there's so much art that you see around the world where you are not exposed to in a certain format, or you don't consume in India in a sense, right? And today, if you see Instagram, or if you see
Sure.
everybody in a creative direction on Instagram, or any direction the apps are heading, you realize it's only a creative person who will start taking that forefront,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so we wanted to obviously achieve a style that was simple for people to consume, not complicated in terms of animation. Don't go heavy in terms of graphic, but go very unique in terms of style. And it also stayed very true to what that show was.
And it's still, I mean, it's still real, but still animated. It's that kind of animation that still seems a
Yeah.
bit real, you
Yeah,
know? Yeah, yeah.
because that's what the show is. It's probably real. It's probably not. We don't even know.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for
Thank
taking
you.
out time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Bye-bye.
you very much.
Bye.
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 Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.